I'm going to retry that and do it again now. Because it's my turn. Yeah. Yep, 45, now we in the Cypher. Episode 45, now we in the Cypher. Episode 45, now we in the Cypher. But guess what, motherfucker? I'm nicer than anybody that you wanna bring when I rap things every single time. Motherfucker go bling, 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 blow. Motherfucker ting tao is the beer that I drink when I drink now. Cause I'm on some Chinese shit. Fucking you. Eat a dick, motherfucker, you can suck it too. Here we go, when I'm spitting out a written and I kick it off the top. Tabs hate when I said it. I'm not allowed to say that in my freestyles no more. I'm not allowed to be like, yo, I'm spitting off the top. 1, 2, it's episode 45 now. We in the motherfucking Cypher. I am your host, Coast. There is no kid with the nose, but there is a kid that has almost as big of a nose. His name is Larro. We have an action-packed, adventure-filled show for you today. Larro, you guys know Larro. Larro's been here. What'd you get, a new zibba?
Yeah, a little zibba zow.
That's like a fucking... You're really trying to give yourself cancer with the quickness, huh?
Yeah, why not?
This guy has a fucking car battery with a little spigot attached to it that he smokes vapes off of.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about vapes, Larry.
I don't.
Right now I'm sitting in a cloud of pink powder puff purple juice.
It's basically I don't know. It's a nasty habit from trying not to do drugs.
Oh, maybe drugs are the answer.
Who knows?
We're gonna get into some things, but first and foremost,
all
right.
You know what? I feel it's better now that we don't have the cameras on and stuff. We can be a little bit more relaxed. We don't have to be bunched up behind this green screen.
I was gonna put you on that side of the table, but I don't know if I was going to have to give you any non-verbal cues.
Nah, see, I like it now that we can actually have a conversation and not talk look at each other from the side of our eyes.
You're kind of looking at me from the side.
No,
I have to turn my head.
That's your own problem.
To look at you. You're over there. You're sporting your Jets attire.
That's right.
I didn't know when you became such a Jets fan.
Or
why.
I've always been Why?
Yeah, why?
Because...
You like to have your heart broken every year? Is that why?
You know, when you're a Jets fan, you can take disappointment better.
When you're a Jet, you're a Jet. What did he say? From your first cigarette to your last dying breath. That's right. So anyway, this morning I went to drop my son off to his grandmama's house, which is my ex-wife's mother.
Oh, I thought it was the
no, not my mom.
Deb.
Not Deb. Deb, my mother's like, it's funny. I'll get to the other thing. My boy Carter, Fats the Assassin. He's I know him for a long time, and he's in the market to buy a house, and my mother's a real estate agent. And he's like, Phil, I didn't know your mother was Jamaican. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, she just works around the clock. She's got mad hustles and shit. She's selling houses. She's selling used cars. She's fucking got an office job. She works in the hospital. Like, she's just working. Yeah. So yeah, my mother's Jamaican. I don't know why he said that, and he's allowed to say that because he's black.
Because Jamaicans have like 12 jobs.
I think it's more like they all have mad hustles. Like, I work with this other dude, and this was 2 years ago. This dude came up to me, and he's trying to sell a video phone for the house. And I was like, yo, hold up a second, Pops. And I pulled out my shit, and I FaceTimed my wife, or my girl at the time, and I was just like, you see this? There's no cords involved. He's like, when did that come out? I'm like, yo, this shit has been going on for years, B.
Oh, well, like the early 90s?
It was like a desktop with a fucking connection.
Jesus Christ.
Like he's trying to sell it to me.
Yeah, but if you ever saw In Living Color, they did a comedy sketch with this Jamaican family. The guy was like a mailman, UPS driver, and a milkman at the same time.
Yo, but yeah, that's my mom. She's a hustler. If you need a house, let me know. She'll sell you a house. If you need a couch, maybe she'll sell you a couch. I don't know. She knows people. But yeah, so I think she even sells weed. But anyway, so I went to go drop.
She does live in Amityville now with Gare.
Yeah, she's in Amityville. Mentally ill from Amityville.
Which there are a lot of Jamaicans in Amityville.
Pum tall like grave dirt. I seen a fucking meme. It was of a fat pussy with like fat pussy lips and shit. and there was a comment on the shit from like some Jamaican dude, and he had like the Jamaican flag and these dreads and shit, and he was like pum tall like grave dirt. Like, what the fuck? I don't know why I laughed so hard when I read that shit, but it was fucking hilarious, man. So I dropped my my son off at his grandmama's house, and then I've been trying to rekindle my relationship with Butta Tones. All right, many of you have heard me talk about Butta Tones before. A lot of you don't know the backstory. Most of you could get familiar. I'm in a group called Bad Karma with Cole, Taboo, Larro, Butta Tones, sometimes Rays, and sometimes
Actually saw Rays yesterday.
And Ideal. But mainly, like, nowadays, like, when we last stopped making music, it was me, Cole, Tabs, and Butta, and Larro on the beats. But over the years, I had gone through some shit with Butta, and we stopped really fucking dealing with each other for one reason or another. And so I've been talking to Butta Tones again, here and there, and I was in his hometown, and I was like, where you at, motherfucker? I'm about to pull up on your ass. So I did. I pulled up on Butta Tones, and then, Butta, if any of you guys are friends with Butta Tones on Facebook, you would know Butta Tones is been trying to get a battle cracking. He wants to put up $500 or $1,000 and battle for that shit. And everybody talks shit about Butta Tones, right? Like, Butta Tones has rubbed basically everybody on Long Island the wrong way at one time or another. He don't give a fuck. And that's one thing you can never take away from Butta Tones. Whether you like him or dislike him, he simply does not give one single fuck. And so people are not trying to take him fucking seriously about what, he wants to battle. And people are like just fucking getting on there. And there's people tagging rappers, and other rappers are fucking, nobody's taking the bait. Nobody wants to battle him. So I got on my shit, I did a live video with him, and I said, I'm going to post this. I'm basically going to be the fucking Don King to your Mike Tyson right now, and I'm going to manage the situation, and I'm going to make this battle happen. So, now, Cypher Circuit members, this applies to you. If any of you feel like you got bars, put your money where your mouth is. Butta Tones is putting up $500 to $1,000. When we get closer and we come up with a date and we come up with an opponent, we can iron that out, how much money the pot is, how much you guys feel comfortable putting up. But it's all, like, no matter what I said, like, Butta Tones, he rubs everybody the wrong way. He's a dick, whatever you guys want to call it. Butta Tones is a fucking really dope rapper, so you can't take that away from him. So you could say whatever you want about all the other shit, but put your motherfucking money where your mouth is and battle Butta Tones if you think you could win. So, with that being said, I'm going to have Butta Tones on the phone today, and we're going to talk, and I'm going to call him right now. Why am I on live? Like, that's the worst possible angle you could fucking film me from, and you want to do it. I don't know
if there is a good angle.
There is a good angle. Let me show you here. It's this straight angle like this. You see, like, regular, instead of down here, like, nobody looks good from there, Larro. You got to put it straight on. And there, look at me.
You got the chin fupa.
There you go. So, straight on. Now I got Larro's phone up. I got to share this feed, too, so hold on. Is your phone going to die?
No.
Hold on. Are you on my Facebook? There you are. I'm looking at me now. Share.
It's Inception.
Okay, here we go. In the Cypher live. And I'm going to call Butta Tones. Bang, 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 bang. What's Butta Tones' phone number? Let me see here. Make call. You guys know how I do. This is how I'm going to do it. All right, Frank, we're coming for you. Where you at? Look at you. You're a big boy. But I know you don't dong in any way. You could get down on your old man's money. You could get by on your old man's money. You're a big boy. I'm singing this song so you guys know that, I have to entertain. I'm a consummate entertainer. Let's see if Butta picks up. Oh, yeah.
Only going for one ear.
What?
It's only...
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Josh has never complained of that.
Yo.
Frank Milo,
Hi,
Butta Tones.
Hi, Frank.
What's up?
What's good, man? You're live on the air right now. I'm actually in the studio with Larro. I don't know if you know that. Say what's up.
Oh, shit. What, you guys prank calling today or what? Or am
Yeah,
I
we're
special
pranking
guest?
you.
Nah, man, I started off the show by explaining to people that video we posted earlier about how you want to get a little battle going. I explained some of our history together, and I explained that how I've been viewing you try to get this battle, and people are just fucking talking shit but not putting up their money in bars. So, man, I want to get you on the phone and let you speak your fucking little piece and put this out there in the world and see who wants to take the fucking bait.
All right. Well, first off, I want to say I attribute nobody taking the challenge to the egos being so big that they can't imagine being like losing in a battle because then it's going to ruin their image forever. What I am doing is I'm putting up $500 against anybody that wants to battle me. All you have to do is put up $200 of your own money. It's a freestyle battle. You say whatever comes to your mind, and the winner takes home the money. It's pretty easy. It's going to be judged live on the internet. It'll be broadcast live on the radio. Cypher Circuit will help us out with whatever we can do. And I'm challenging anyone in the New York area. I mean, if you want to travel from outside New York, that's fine too. But, I mean, I put out the video a couple days ago making the challenge, and I haven't heard anything back. I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, that's not worth it. I'll do $2,000. I'll do $5,000. Show me the money, and we'll up the ante.
All right. Well, it's on this episode, and I'm gonna put it up on Facebook, and everybody is. It's time to put up or shut the fuck up, man. If everybody's about it, and then we're gonna see who's really about it, and fucking And do you? Let me ask you a question. You were looking for a freestyle battle or written battle? Is there beats involved? How many rounds? Is there judges? What are you trying to do?
I mean, all of that can be worked out to whatever the liking of the challenge. I really don't care. You can come with written. I'm going to freestyle. I'm not even going to make pretend that I'm writing anything down. You can write something down if you want to battle me with that, but I'm not scared to go against that either. It's basically going to be anywhere from 3 to 10 rounds, whatever you want.
3 to 10?
We throw on,
shit.
Yeah, I don't really care. Blow it out of proportion if we have to.
I really
there's going to be beats on the whole time. I mean, if you want to turn the beat off, be my guest.
I'd like to see like some real battle shit over a beat like they used to do. You remember back when we were youngsters?
Yeah, actually, for the past couple of years, because I had you in a battle where somebody backed out, I've been trying to set up a 16-man tournament for a battle. I'm hard-pressed to find one person. I showed up to this place for a battle a couple months ago, and there was
terrible.
one kid there willing to battle me because he was new to the art. So I demolished him quickly, and I felt bad about it, but at least that kid had enough heart. And I just see a lack of heart out here. Everybody's so worried about their image and how they look. If you lose the battle, it's not the end of the world. I can lose this battle. I'm not Superman. You take my $500. People be talking about, that kid Butta Tones on the internet. He was talking shit, and then he lost. It happens, man. You gotta be in it to win it. Put your heart on the line, man.
I mean, this is one thing that, like, when I've seen you persistently post this over the years trying to battle. Like, what is it about, though? Like, is it that you want the title, or you just want to do this for hip-hop, or you just feel like it's the state of the way shit is right now? Like, this will breathe some life into it? Like, what is it?
Well, the scene on Long Island is crazy, and the battle game has lost its spark. I mean, it's really rejuvenated with the new battle scene of, acapella, written, is predetermined 4 months in advance. You could write about some guy named Peter Selleck and find out where he lives and talk about his mom and grandma. But this is like a face-to-face type of event where it's like if somebody takes this battle, I want to do it tomorrow. I don't want to have no time setting up, preparing for somebody. I just want to go in there and do it. As far as I'd like to see the battle scene have at least like a preliminary event where it's how it used to be, where you kind of get a 16-man tournament, and you just shoot them at each other. Winner battles winner, winner battles winner. They could do this in the big leagues too, the big, battle leagues and stuff, but I feel like it's a lost art. And also, to answer the other question, I do have the title. There's nobody that can beat me on the island. I've beaten everybody that freestyle on the island. So that's as far as that goes.
I mean, it's
Let me ask you something.
He's holding the title by a
This
promoter.
episode 45, now I'm in the Cypher?
Yeah, we're on episode 45 of In the Cypher.
It took 45 episodes to get me on the phone.
I mean, look, that's what had to happen. Yo, what are you currently crawling through a wind tunnel?
I was wondering, are you walking through the throes of Lindenhurst right now, pushing a shopping cart full of copper?
What'd you say?
I hear Larro in the background. His mic's a little low, but I'm assuming he's saying that I'm bringing back copper.
He said, "Are you walking through Lindenhurst pushing a shopping cart full of copper?"
Nah, I'm riding a bicycle, and the whole street is paved with cigarette butts and diseased, dirty needles. So I'm trying to avoid them.
You're riding a bicycle? For real?
Yeah, it's a pretty nice bike.
Like a 10-speed?
The Diamondback? Nah, the little guy.
Ah.
Did you push
I'm heading up to the ramp over in Copac. I'm going to do some tricks, fall on my face probably, but it'll be fun.
You're going to go do bike ramp tricks? Look at you, a jack of all fucking trades.
Like I said, though, it doesn't hurt to try. If I fuck myself up, people might be laughing. I might be bloody and bruised, but at least I put it out there. It's kind of like the battle. At least I'm trying. You got to put some effort in, man.
I like it, man. I do. I think, honestly, you need, like, my most humble opinion, I think you need a little bit more finesse because I like the message you're sending, and I like the idea of it, but I think that the way you're going about it could use a little bit more finesse, because people look at it and they're like, they probably, you have this reputation to kind of just be a dick on social media and to fucking curse people out and tell them to suck your dick and make fun of rappers and put people on the spot. So I think that's the reason why people are having trouble taking it seriously. But if we actually plan an event for hip-hop, a battle, like the essence of where this shit started from, I can't see it being a bad fucking thing. So...
I mean, it's gonna be really good for the culture if somebody takes the battle, because people will see how much enjoyment they get out of it and how easy it really is just to make shit up as you go. And Long Island is a very talented place full of artists. I'm not trying to confine it to Long Island. I'll take a battle from anywhere, but like this is big for me out here because we had a lot of places, the Cop Shop, Special Sauce. I could go on for days about all the venues that got shut down, and there's really no place for hip hop to try to ban it locally. So it's like,
well, where are you gonna do it? Where's the venue? What is the plan?
The plan right now is to go up to Stony Brook Radio on a Tuesday night at about midnight. It's not the prime time, but it's a good spot to have. It's everybody from the radio is all about it. They called me up. I also have another management agency that wants to book it at a venue, but they called me up like their artist has $2,000. I haven't heard nothing from them since, so I can't trust that or believe that. Anyone that wants to take this battle, send a picture to Coast of you holding $200.
All nudes.
Not a lot of money.
Listen, if they're gonna fucking take the battle, I'm going to fucking believe that they have the money and book them, and I don't know if they're going to have to pose, take a selfie with money and shit. I mean, I hope any grown man that wants to take this battle has the money to fucking put up, because I just hope they're not fucking playing games. It's not a game. We're trying to make something happen. So.
All right. Yeah, fuck the picture. Just say you're in and come with the money, That's it.
Yeah,
and it's not about the money. Really, to me, it's more about, the respect and the honor and the emceeing aspect of it. The money is just particularly involved because anybody from Canada can hit me up. Yo, I want to battle you and make a freestyle diss video. It's happened 1,400 times on the internet with these little rappers. But if you believe in yourself, you're willing to put up some bread, put up anything, put up whatever. I don't care. Put up your car. If you believe in yourself enough, you'll put up your car.
I mean, yeah. We'll see what but that's really the problem with a lot of these motherfuckers is I don't think they do believe in themselves. I think they're more about what's hot right now, what's going to be the next thing they're going to get on, and everybody feels like they've put in some kind of fucking work already, that they have nothing left to prove, and if they lose to anybody in a battle, it's going to fuck up whatever reputation that they think they have. And they don't, that's the main problem with a lot of these motherfuckers. They're afraid to take a chance, and they're afraid to put their fucking name on the line. And you know, it's you have the confidence to do it, and this is what you want to do. So I want to see it happen, man. I think it'll be good for hip hop, especially. I like the radio idea, but Tuesday at midnight is an easy cop out for anybody,
especially in Stony Brook.
Yeah, Stony Brook is like the end of the earth. I think that if we could find a venue, like maybe somewhere in Western Suffolk or Nassau, even, or anywhere in Suffolk, Lindenhurst, wherever we could find it, I think we could get people to come out for it for hip hop. We could do a show and a battle, have everybody out there. So
honestly,
I mean, nothing's solidified. So I mean, you know, if people want to put effort into making it bigger, that's fine with me too. I just figured that was the biggest outlet I had at the moment when I got hit up by Richie Ruckus over there, and Digital was about it, and DJ Tiger and my man Struggle. They're all about it up there.
I mean,
you know,
they could come.
Favoritism.
They could come to the event and host the event and then talk about it on the radio. That's still cool too. Where we can play the audio.
Technology is today. I guarantee you can.
Yeah,
you can
I'm with it.
bounce
I also want to broadcast it live on Facebook, wherever it is, and you know, have the people decide from their homes, because a lot of people don't want to come out for a show nowadays, and I'm sure a few people will come out, but the rest of the people can judge from their house. Well, and I think it's a real good look, man, if somebody would accept the challenge, man.
I've been wanting to do a show kind of for my birthday, and your birthday's around the same time. So let's see if we can put this together, man. I figure we'll put this out in the world, and then it'll just come together. So I don't know, man. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I see you beefing with a lot of rappers on the internets. Maybe you want to shit on somebody real quick. Anything?
Nah. I got no problems with nobody. It's all love and peace. If I rub you the wrong way, it's not my intention. It's just my aggressive nature, and that's how it is. If you want to fight me over it, whatever, let's do it. I'm all about the hip-hop shit. I'm all about making this culture survive out here and thrive, you know? It's all about rapping to me, man. So I appreciate y'all giving me the call, man. I heard the name Butta Tones a lot on the show, but I've yet to speak on the show. So
well, I mean,
get my voice out there.
Maybe if you participated a little bit more.
I had that conversation with him. He said he's participated in the past. So, I mean, let's see you fucking get on these Murder the Beats, man. Not just because I want to have you involved. I'll get you on the show whenever I could get you on. But I think that just even letting these kids, because when I did talk about you, it was like when you did submissions, and I tried to explain to these kids that they're fucking that you're freestyling. It's a fucking lost art. These kids pen their verse every week. Everybody always asks me, like, yo, why don't you do Murder the Beat? I'm like, motherfucker, I'm the first one to do Murder the Beat every fucking week, but I'm freestyling. And I think that's it's a fundamental thing about rapping that a lot of people don't have. I was just going through my shit the other day, and I found the fucking disc from me and you up at Oxygen. It was almost fucking 11 years ago, bro. Could you believe that shit?
Yeah, I still got the tape. It's 2005. It was September 22nd. I got that. That was over 11 years ago now.
So,
Larry rolling through with the limousine.
Yeah, Larry's coming through with the limo. I never forget that shit.
I think you met Larro, if I remember correctly.
I met him one or twice, a couple times at your old house over there off 109 too. I'm pretty sure. But
they finally tore that joint down.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the other one that was on
Edel?
Edel, yeah, behind the supermarket. But yeah, man. All right, so I'm gonna keep the show fucking rolling, but we put this out into the fucking interwebs now. So now whatever happens. We'll figure it out from there. Kids are gonna be wanting to get involved. I'm pretty sure. So
I hope so. I'll take the battle from anybody in Cypher Circuit too, man. I mean, you don't have to be confined to Long Island or New York. You can,
anybody,
if you want to come out, anybody can take the battle.
That's the point.
Right. Yo, shout out to Taboo and Cole, Mo, and everybody over at Cypher Circuit, and let's just do the thing, man.
Let's do it, man. All right, Butta Tones. Where could they hear your music? Where's a good place to reach you?
Just go look up Sick Motherfucker on the internet. Nah, just go on YouTube, look for Butta Tones.
What's your Bandcamp?
tonesbadkarma.bandcamp.com. Blase blah. There's like 15 different albums up there. You can choose from. Half of them are free, half of them are $2.
And I actually produced a good majority of them.
Take your pick, man.
Larro said he actually produced the majority of it. I'm on a lot of it, so I think people should check for Butta Tones, man. Let them know what's up. All right, Butta, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, I appreciate you.
No
Peace,
doubt,
Larro.
man.
Peace.
Peace. All right, man. So that's it. We got Butta Tones on the fucking show for the first time. What do you think? You know, he's got a lot of energy. And he's passionate about what he wants to fucking do. So let's see what happens, man. Shout out to Attila. He's got a new mixtape, Countless Blessings. He's from Bahrain. I don't know, I don't know how to say that really. It's a small Arab monarchy in the Persian Gulf.
Bahrain.
And his mixtape is available on SoundCloud, and it could be downloaded on Coast to Coast at Dat Piff. It's cyphercircuit.com/profile/ATTALLA. So check him out, man.
I think I saw him. I think he's like 17 years old or some shit like that.
I don't know. Somebody hit me up. I think this is the one, and they were looking to push some of this kid's stuff. I checked it out. It was actually pretty dope, so I sent him to Mo. And I think that's the one. People hit me up all the time, but I actually checked for this kid. And I was impressed by his age and the fact that he's coming from fucking the Persian Gulf and spitting dope fucking shit. Like, this hip-hop shit doesn't have to be local, man. It's reaching fucking worldwide, and kids are, studying the art and creating dope shit. So, anyway, so the podcast, if you're listening, you will have learned that we are on SoundCloud now, because we have a pretty big network on SoundCloud where we promote music, members' music, and I got to figure out how to get the RSS feed onto iTunes. I'm pretty sure it's still on there now. This episode will be up there too, but we switched to fucking SoundCloud mainly because we want our people to take advantage of the share options and leave comments. Also, if you're already on SoundCloud, we would hope that you'll check out some of the music that we are constantly promoting from our members. The key is we want to make this easy for you because you're stupid. Maybe you've noticed that there's a new cover.
Hello, dum-dum.
so I fucking... I wake up to an inbox with Mo had the cover art reworked, or he did it, or somebody did it. I don't know who did it for the podcast. We figured since we got a fucking a new platform that we're going to be on with it, we figured to refresh the artwork. And I sent the picture to Tabs, and I was like, you look like the fucking... I said, you look like the villain in a gay porn. Like, he's on the fucking cover, and he's all fucking head and neck. He's got like 8 inches of neck. So, I mean...
Yo, I saw that picture. I'm like, why did he pick that one?
I don't know. I think he said he liked it better than the one we already had, though, too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because the one we already had, he was doing like half a duck lip. It was like the fucking...
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know.
It was silly. Anyway, so I don't know if whatever members, if you're a member of Cypher Circuit, you need to add at Cypher Circuit members. So far, we have 127 of our members have signed up for the page, which is approximately 25% of our membership, which is not bad for the first week. So if you're a Cypher Circuit member, sign up. Why are you saying sign up for the page, Mo? Follow the fucking page so you can stay up on important information that will pertain to you. And, we plan on using this page to basically mobilize the troops, if you will. It means like, all right, so if you're a member, and that page is going to be specific to just members. So whenever we have a message that we want to get out to the fucking broader public, if that's the proper way of saying it, we're going to send that through there. So say you are a member and you have a joint coming out or a video or some shit you want to promote and you work it out with Mo and we're going to promote it. We're going to send that message out through there. That's basically a way of us rallying the troops like we did with that serious shit to get my joint played up there. We want to be able to do more shit like that for our members, man. It's strength in numbers. That shit, it really does something for the movement as a whole. If you got one person tweeting something or you got 400 people fucking tweeting something, you're going to catch people's attention. And that's what we've been doing, and we want to continue to do so.
We work as each other's publicists through Cypher Circuit.
I mean...
Because there's no way that... Okay, let's face it. Not all of us got the money to get a publicist to get it up on blog sites or blast sites or whatever, radio shows and stuff like that. But if there's enough people sharing each other's shit and through the camaraderie of it all, eventually it's going to build more and more momentum, through the logo of Cypher Circuit, through the movement of Cypher Circuit. Like, we are Cypher Circuit members. It's not like you're just a guy on a site of Cypher Circuit just to promote yourself.
Basically, what Larro's trying to say is...
One hand washes the other while the other two wash the face.
And some hands wash my balls and my dick, baby. All right, that's...
All we got is us.
29 minutes in, and I believe that was the first dick joke. That's a fucking new record, I'm pretty sure.
Holy shit.
Anyway, I want to tell you guys...
It was the noisemakers of confetti.
I don't know. It has to be a new world record. Anyway, there's a new pricing for our services. We just updated the pricing of all of our promo services, which is now listed on the services page of the website. Most importantly, we dropped the project promotion package from $100 to $60 for members. So if you have a project you're pushing, we can help you get the word out for only $60. All right? A feature on the homepage of the website, hyperlinked header and footer banners that are on every page of our website, and 5 consistent days of social media posts. It works for people in the past, man. It works, I'm telling you. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And I don't know what Larro was doing.
I had to fucking tell people to fucking share it.
I shared it. I gotta share it again, maybe. Anyway, shout out to all the producers that recently signed up for the page, man. We're going to be doing a lot more with Murder My Beat series. And I'll talk about that a little bit more toward the end, because the beat that we're using this week for Murder to Beat is one of the Murder My Beat submissions we got from a guy. And I'm not going to tell you who until it's time, because I don't want to spoil it.
Got a guy.
But, yeah, man, shout out to fucking Bjorn Majestic and everybody down with Legendary Cyphers, all the Majesty's peoples, man. I'm really thinking about heading out tonight to New Eurekan Poets Cafe. They had last night. They did the Cypher in Union Square. I talked to Dude and I was like, yeah, I want to try to come through there, but I had my son last night and I didn't have a babysitter because my wife is in Mexico getting dicked down by a suave poppy, you feel me? But,
Ernesto.
Yeah, no, so she's out and I didn't have a babysitter, so I spent some time at home with my son. But tonight, I got time. You remember that shit? He's like, but today, homie, I got time. So tonight, I'm thinking I'm going to New Eurekan Poets Cafe and we're going to celebrate the life of Mr. Majesty.
You remember
man.
the last time we were at New Eurekans?
I do, and that was PH's birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was. And do you remember when it was you and Balak performing on stage and some scallywag just jumped up on stage?
I remember that.
And Balak turns around all startled and almost backhanded her.
I think he thought it was me at first, because she came up and like grabbed him by the waist. Like Slim just shared this video like a couple months back. And it was the funniest shit, because he's like rocking, and then this girl comes up and just puts her hands on him, and he gives her like the tap, like hits her like that real quick, and then he fucking realized what was going on and like tossed the bitch. It was fucking funny, man.
The good old days.
Yeah, tell Balak to come out tonight. We'll get shit-faced.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so we're going to do that. And then, what else do we got going on here? On today's show, I'm going to have a phone call from a guy. His name, I'll tell you his name. Let me, I don't want to say it the wrong way. His name is Jchosen1ne, right?
Oh, that's the guy who did the study.
No, that's not the guy that did the study.
Oh, no?
That guy's going to be on the show next week. This is a guy, Jchosen1ne. He's a Filipino MC, as he would describe himself. He went to the dentist yesterday. His aunt is his dentist. He had Novocaine. He didn't have enough Novocaine. And his face felt like every fight montage in Rocky. Now, I'm just reading from what he told me. But yeah, we had him select the fucking Murder to Beats, and we're going to talk to him on the phone. So I think I'm going to fucking call him up. I'm going to try to call him now, actually. Let's see. Larro, talk to these people while I try to... Larro, why don't you tell the people, I mean, you're here because Taboo isn't here.
Yeah.
But you also have a new album out. And many people are familiar with your production. You produced the third cipher of the the most recent Marston House ciphers, which actually I think the third one I told you the third one was my favorite and I didn't rap on it. I think that just that beat brought something out of people, and it was just like, because it was more of like a boom bap type of beat, and like a lot of these dudes are just that kind of MC, but the beat that we used for the second cipher was also dope, and it was a challenge, and that's why those people were selected for that, And that's why we use that beat, because I wanted to see what the fuck would happen when you take people almost completely out of their fucking element. And a lot of them, mostly all except for me, I shit the bed, showed and proved. I didn't shit the bed completely. The 12 bars that I did get off were better than half the bars in the Cypher. I'm not gonna ring my own bell or anything, but yeah, so you got a new project out with Cole Cash.
Yeah.
And it's called Shadow's Edge. This is something that's been in the making for a while. And
Jesus Christ.
And it's, it kind of just dropped on us like just randomly out of the blue, man. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the process of what happened, what you do, you know, how did this happen? Like, how did you just decide that the album was coming out on a Tuesday or whatever it was?
Well.
Yeah.
I get a phone call. No, I get a text. And it's from Cole. It says, get everything ready. We're dropping the album tonight.
It was the same day?
At midnight. I said, what? Yeah, we're dropping it on midnight. I want to drop it on Halloween, and that's what I want to do. I'm going to put it up on Bandcamp, and it just needs to get out now.
Why? Did you ask him why?
Yeah.
What did he say?
I'm just tired of waiting.
Ah, man, I know what he means.
And I said, but it's not done being mixed and mastered yet. There's still other things that have to be done. So then I had to get the whole time, like, this album took 4 years to make. All right? It wasn't like me just making beats and be like, oh, here, rap to this or this. Like, I had an idea. Like, this whole album was my idea.
What do you mean by I had an idea?
Like,
because the album definitely has a kind of like I don't know, like it has a sound to it. Like it's almost sonically like a fucking video game to me. Like it has like the ups and downs of like Streets of Rage kind of. Like
yeah.
It's like fucking it's dope if like I don't know if that was consciously done, but it's like as a concept that the concept for this album was really dope. And Cole's like this just villain that like everybody has to hate, and he has like a message to portray to the world, like, and you know, it's an experience, man. It's definitely fucking.
Well, here's the thing. I was going through some fucking rough shit at the moment when I got hit with a fucking D-weed. There was a whole bunch of fucking things going on. You know, there wasn't that many things, you know, looking positive. So what I do was I was pretty much confined to fucking just being by myself and shit like that. And what I did, like I it's like, yeah, just put that thing over there.
Do you need a tissue?
Put that thing over there. Just
you don't like being on camera. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'll be you now. Okay, go. This thing's getting hot, Larry.
Turn it off.
Is it going to go on fire?
Turn it off. There's only one fucking person watching anyway.
All right, guys. I'm going to let the live feed go. Is this one of them phones that goes up in flames?
No, this is the one before it goes up in flames.
That shit's getting hella hot. Homie.
So you can't take that away from him, so you can say whatever you want.
You could shut that off because that's bad for audio.
Yeah.
So anyway, what Larro was saying is this is a long time in the making.
Yeah, it was a long time in the making, and this is like, I think everyone was over my house one night, and we were listening to Cole's Future Past album, and I listened to some of the beats that Cole produced himself, and I said, oh, okay. I'm like, this is what you're trying to do? I'm like, all right. And it's kind of like a little trap influence, and he didn't really realize that. And when you say trap, people roll their eyes and think about mumble rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to do something. You know, I didn't feel good musically. I didn't feel like I was being creative enough. I would make, like, you know, my typical, you know, boom bap. I hate putting labels on beats, you know? But, you know, the typical quote-unquote boom bap. And I wanted to make something different. I wanted to change it up. But in the same process, I wanted to make something that had an atmosphere to it. So I started making a beat, and the first, like, now when I say trap, I guess I mean by the drum pattern and the rhythm of it all, was Regicide, that's on Krakatoa. That was the first ever trap beat I made. Then they want the Tabs wanted to jump on it and said we're using this for Krakatoa, and like, all right, good. You know what? Because
he deboted.
Yeah, he deboted, but it didn't really fit the whole project that I had in mind. So I started making beats, and once I had a few of them, I went to Cole's house, stormed in his room,
Stormed in there with a hard drive.
yeah, and
I'm here, motherfucker.
and I said, I want to make an album, and I need you to be a part of it. I'm like, I don't hear anyone else on this stuff other than you, and this is curtailed to what you've been trying to do, and you haven't quite seen it yet. I'm like, I've seen it. I see it, and I hear it, and this is what it is. It blew his mind with it, and then we used every single beat. Not one beat did not make the cut on that in the process of this whole album. So everything had a certain tone. Everything had a atmosphere. There was a theme to it. So it took some time. There was things in life. He was having 2 kids in the process of it.
That was 2 or 3.
2. Well, now the 3rd. Well, the 4th. But yeah. So it was. I wanted to create something that told a story, that had something to feel, that wasn't the normal Aggie rap. Typical. Yo, these rappers in the game, I'm gonna beat them up. They sweet as stuff.
Oh shit!
I smoke cheap or what?
I didn't know you had it in you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick of like all this angry shit, and it's like, sometimes I'm not related to that. Like, and I told Cole, I'm like, listen, I want to make something that's a little bit more emotional driven, a little bit more emotive, something that that there's concepts and all that, but I just want you to have fun with it. Don't go overboard. Don't try to overthink it all. Don't
tell Cole not to overthink, okay?
Yeah.
Because overthink he will.
Yeah, exactly. So 4 years later, we're done recording, and we get Percy Wells, who's also a Cypher Circuit member.
I gave Percy Wells life, son. This dude mixed my album, then Butta Tones' album, then Cole and Tab's album, then this album. Yo, Percy, I want a booklet of coupons for my next album. A booklet.
But he when he was working on it, he would hit me up, and we would talk for like hours on the phone and stuff like that. And he was just like, yo, this album's phenomenal. He's like, people, if they really listen to it, are gonna be pissed off at what you did. I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, you took what people scoff at and say is trash and turned it into something totally different. Well, as far as like the style of beats and stuff like that, because people are so used to the simplicity of these mumble raps and these non-rapper rappers rapping over something that's like this.
I mean, this is one of my things. Like, I listened to the album, and to hear like Cole, who's like one of my heroes as a rapper, like spitting in double time, or like I just can't get used to it. Like, and it's like, so when he said that to you, he hit that fucking nail right on the fucking head. It's like, people want to hate before they could digest the message. They're gonna want to hate on the shit because it sounds like almost like you're trying to fucking emulate what's happening, but if you really listen to what fucking is being said in the message, it's not that at all. And it's like fucking, a lot of people are just gonna, like, because I see kids every day like, I'm giving this boom bap shit up, I'm gonna start doing what's hot now. And I see I did a joint with this kid maybe a couple years ago, and now all of a sudden he's an R&B singing rapper guy. Oh, it's God. Like, do you do this because you love to do it, or do you do this because you're trying to sell some pussy? Like, but you guys took this shit and you fucking flipped it on its ear and made something that it sounds fucking. This doesn't even. It's not like this just sounds like trap music.
It's not a contrived album.
Right.
It was planned.
Yeah, man, and I think it was fucking dope. I think people should check it out. So you could go to itslarro.com, right?
www.itslarro.com. The links for the iTunes, and that was also another thing. He wanted to drop it on Bandcamp. Yeah. Okay, he dropped it on Bandcamp, set it up, and I'm just like, this is not going to work.
Why not?
I mean, because, to me, I think it's more or less the convenience of what people want. and I had to go through a whole bunch of hoops and ladders to even try to navigate through the Bandcamp to download it. I bought my own album.
I bought it too. I could have just listened to it. Is it going to be on Spotify? I don't know.
It's going to be on all the outlets.
I bought it off iTunes. It's fairly simple to get to. You just type in Shadow's Edge on iTunes. It's got a cover. It's like black with yellow writing, right? And Cole and Larro.
There's a picture of me and Cole on there. But I was like, damn, now I got to figure out how to get this out there on other shit. Because I just know that it's not going to work for most people. Like, okay, so out of all the people that download off Bandcamp, because Bandcamp has live statistics, out of the people that bought it, 2 people who bought it did not download it because they couldn't figure out how to download it.
Oh, that happens. That happened to me before. I want to support, but you can't down. If you have an iPhone, you can't download the shit. So you only wind up streaming it.
Oh, I had a with the Android, I scrolled all the way to the bottom, open up in desktop site, and boom, I was able to get it. But it's too difficult. So I had to go find a distro company that can get it up.
Who did you use? Tell the people. This is what Cypher Circuit is about, empowering, Larry.
Okay, so get this. So, hold on a second. I'm sweating my ass off in
Larry's got a classic New York Jets.
It's phenomenal, my ensemble.
Crew sweater with a New York Jets hat. He's sweating. Oh, here come the muscles. Larry's going to be sitting here in his wife beater. With his wild Kramer hair.
On my lap.
I'm giving you the play-by-play. The Don Johnson in full effect. He's putting his headphones back on.
All right.
Here he is.
So, everyone's like, oh, go through Orchard, go to CD Baby, go through, what's the other one? TuneCore. I'm just like, I ain't got time for this shit.
TuneCore is very easy to do. But anyway.
So, I found a site called DistroKid. DistroKid.com. DistroKid.com for $20 and plus other fees that add up to like $34. They get all your stuff on all digital outlets. The iTunes / Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon. We're on Amazon now. Google Play, everything. You can be recognized by Siri and Shazam.
Yeah.
All that stuff. And it's one flat rate, and you get 100% of the royalties minus the the VIGs from what the stores take, the processing fees and all that stuff. But on the same day, I was able to get it up on Google Play, and then the next day later, I got it up on iTunes. I updated my website, www.itslauer.com, and put up the direct links to get to it from Google Play and from iTunes. So it's there for everybody who has what are the typical phones.
Basically, if you want to hear this album, there's no excuse for you not to hear it. It's available everywhere.
And honestly, it took a long time to make, and I just want to, and I really don't fucking care if people buy it or not. I just want to know that people have listened to it and listened to it fully. Because I put I left a lot of fucking blood on the floor fucking working on this shit. Because it was a lot of times that when people wanted beats from me, for their projects and stuff like that, I couldn't do it because I had to keep my mind set on what I was making at the moment. It's very hard, especially when, what's the best way I can really describe it as is that I can't just fucking throw a beat up and just be like, here you go. Like, I have to be in a certain type of fucking mood. Yeah. I don't fucking bring my fucking bag of Girl Scout cookies and be like, here you go, this is what I got. Like, no, it's like I have to sit down and really make something and curtail it to who I'm working with. And at the moment, I was focused on my project because I felt like I didn't have anything that I said that was my own.
Now you do.
And now I do. But, it's a concept album. There's certain things in there that people should really check out because it's not like traditionally what I said is a trap album. It's more modern, I would say. But also, if I was to make a boom bap, if I was to make this a boom bap album, none of these samples that people are fucking going crazy over right now would never even fit onto a boom bap beat. It would be virtually impossible.
So let me ask you a question now. Like, what's next though? Like, this is Is there another, like, are you trying to do more of this type of stuff, or is this like
more of these type of beats, or just more of Larro produced albums?
more Larro albums, or more of these beats, or the sound that you're working towards? Like, is this something that you're going to continue doing, or what?
All right, well, I guess in the process of all this being done, I'm going back to semi of my roots of doing boom bap beats. Me and Cole are working on another Shadow's Edge project, and we already got a good amount of the beats already lined up for it. I'm about 10 beats in. It's called Chiropractal.
Chiropractal.
Yeah.
That sounds like a vaginal exercise.
No, I forgot the meaning, but basically it's the reflection of the broken children, the and stuff.
And it's a boom bap.
It's a mixture. It's gonna be a little bit more moody.
It's a hybrid album.
Yeah. There's a little lot more moody sounds in it. It's gonna be a little bit the trap beats that are gonna be on there is gonna be a lot slower and stuff, and he's already enjoying it. Maybe fucking I don't know. I got a couple beats on my phone, but I guess who cares?
Oh, okay. Who gives a fuck? All right, so
but yo, honestly, check it out. Everybody who follows me on Instagram, just try to share the content that I've been putting out to promote the album. I greatly appreciate it, and the feedback that I have been getting from people is it certainly has been humbling, because I wasn't too sure about it, because I was a little nervous. And so far, there's only been one really negative thing that someone said about the album.
What'd they say?
Yeah. See, this is why I hate most people.
Why?
Okay, so Cole talks to this guy, right? Some fucking DJ. I forgot his fucking name, but fuck you. If you're ever going to listen to this, Larro says, fuck you. And I'm going to tell you the content of the conversation. And if you are listening to this, I'm talking about you. Fuck you. You're what all these kids consider a fucking old head.
You don't take criticism.
It's not even constructive criticism.
What is it?
It's why are you doing all this stuff over these type of beats? Meanwhile, you're supposed to be like, sit back and like high and feel it and stuff. In which you can. Like that's what I don't understand. So you can't spit bars or have some sort of message over these types of beats because because of what you've been fucking subjected to already.
I mean,
but at the same time, he's one of these. I collect vinyl. I collect an outdated medium.
I mean,
a
lot of people collect vinyl. So.
Good for them. You know what? Go get your fucking single gear bicycle, your fixed gear bicycle, and cuff your jeans, faggot.
Oh man!
Oh wait, hold on.
we don't use that word.
Asshole.
We don't use that word up here, Larry.
I can say asshole though, right?
If you want, I mean,
shithead.
So who is this guy? Do I know him?
I forgot his name. I don't think so. But he's like he goes off and saying all this shit, and he's like, well, I only listen to old school hip. Oh, so you're already that blind.
Yeah, but this is like a guy that's like,
dude, I'm 35 fucking years old.
Larry, you gotta keep this in the, like, if that's the worst criticism you got for the album that's like a guy that's like.
But I hate these pseudo hip hop heads that think that if it only came from the 90s, that's all that matters in my life now.
That's their opinion. They're entitled to an opinion, but it's like I only.
But he also told Cole not to put out the album.
Well, he's an asshole. It's like a guy.
There you go.
It's like I only fuck girls with blonde hair. Everyone else's pussy feels like dirt and mud mixed with sand. Like you can't.
Got some ant mud in your legs.
You can't make these broad general statements in this fucking when it comes to arts and people's tastes and shit. Like it is what it is. So check it out. We got to move along. We got a phone call from this
www.itslaro.com. All the links are there. Shadow's Edge. Shadow's Edge.
Yeah.
Shadow's Edge!
Okay, shut up. Before we started to record the show, Larro told me that he was going to stay in one place on the mic and not scream into the mic, but he's a liar. So that's why his mic is going crazy. Anyway, we're going to call this guy now. His name is Jchosen1ne, and I'm going to call him up, and I'm going to talk to this guy and tell him what's up, see what's up. Here we go. He's going to be selecting our Murder to Beat selections for this week. and you can chop it up with him a little bit. Talk. Where are you? 3 rings. Like the hello? It's me. I was wondering if
the mailbox belonging to
John Thompson
What the fuck?
is full and cannot accept new.
His number is. You want to play an old prank phone call?
You just do whatever you want.
All right. Yeah. Here we go. You know, it's
what do you got, Larry? You got an old prank phone call?
Yeah. Why don't you give people as I'm booting this up? You tell people what we used to do.
I need you to kill time while I'm trying to figure out what's up with my man here.
You wanna call up? Have the phone call from Mr. Takamura, who called the lady who said, "I used to drink tea with my grandmother at the Waldorf Astoria."
Oh no, he didn't know it was me, so now I gotta call back.
Oh.
I mean, who did you think it was? A bill collector? Pick your motherfucking phone up. When you got greatness calling, you need to answer. You might miss out on your dreams. 0259. Here we go.
Here we go.
Remember that song I did?
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, call this motherfucker.
What up, Bill? I'm sorry.
Yeah, what are you, dodging bill collectors or something? What the fuck?
No, man, just like I don't get ready to East Coast calls. I figure like you're calling from Philadelphia, I'll see your number from Coast, you know, and then it's gonna be good. But then I didn't realize you had a New York number, you know.
I'm calling from New York, baby. I'm in New York.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
So what's up, man? Tell the people who they're talking to. Who we got on the phone right now?
Yeah, I'm Jchosen1ne. I represent Cypher Circuit, writing cars and rappers. I'm one of the few West Coast fools on Cypher Circuit, and I'm just known for being like the crazy Filipino dude on there saying crazy shit all the time. But yeah, I've always tried to be on the fucking Murder the Beat, and I'm always like sending mad submissions. But to this day, I still haven't made it. But I'm like the Susan Lucci of fucking Cypher Circuit.
Wait.
Here trying to.
You've never been.
These dudes, you know?
You've never been on Murder the Beat on in the Cypher?
On the podcast. Nah, I've never been on the Cypher. I've done several like videos, but I just never made it. And I was just talking to Mo, and Mo was like, "You've never made that? I thought you made it before." I'm like, no, I would know if I made it. You know what I mean? But it's cool because like we get to see new people every week, and that's a real thing. You know, like I didn't realize until I started looking through all these videos that so many submissions just come in. You know what I mean? And then like you feel bad because there's several dudes that are just great. You know, you got dudes like Codeine. Codeine is great, and you're just like, man, I want to pick him every week, but you can't, you know? You got to inspire some of these new dudes to keep posting and keep working, you know?
Well, that's why I'm glad that I don't select the submissions anymore, because it was a fucking challenge for me to pick every week without, like, doing kind of like favorites and shit, because there's so many dope submissions that I felt like I was picking the same shit all the time, you know? But,
and it's funny, too, because, like, a lot of cats, like, They really want to get put on there, so they'll DM you, they'll like direct message you, and you're like, oh shit, I've never even heard of you, and you're trying to, you know, but like the whole thing is like, if you're really that dope, you should be able to be discovered, and like I do think it's okay to DM people, but like I'm like, if you DM me or you hit me up, you should be really good, you know what I mean? Like this is the best submission I've ever done. It shouldn't be like you're just in front of your bathroom mirror fucking rapping, you know?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of cats, man, that like. This game in general, there's a lot of kids that go off their personality and how personable they are with people, and they get far, man. There's a lot of of trash rappers that get on because of that shit. They're just extra nice guys and they suck a lot of dick, but you know.
Yeah, because isn't like I was thinking Gutta from Cash Money, right? Like he's Lil Wayne's cousin, right? Like he was just some dude he saw and was like, "Yo, you look like you can be a rapper," and he was like, "All right," and he turned him into a rapper. Like it's funny how a lot of these cats get started when it should be like the talent and the focus should shine through everything that you do, you know?
Those days are over, pops. That's it. It's really when it comes down to it, as an independent artist to somebody that's trying to get on, you just gotta put in work. Like if you look at any independent artist that you like and at the beginning stages of their career, it's all about content and just being driven to fucking do this shit, man, and that's the only thing that'll separate you nowadays. A lot of these rappers don't even fucking rap, bro. Like straight up, Like half the kids on Facebook, I don't know if we're friends on Facebook, but I got like fucking 4,000 friends, and I'd say 3,500 of them are fucking rappers, and I'd say there's like 20 of them who actively rap. The rest of them are just riding off some shit they did 4 years ago.
I just think it's like crazy when it's just like people, oh yeah, I'm a rapper. I'm like, I've never heard of you. Have you done any shows lately, or have you been like working? I'm like, nah, I just been working on like my demo tape. I'm like, at some point, like, you're not a rapper, you know what I mean? Like, people got to call you by your rap name. You got to do shows. You got to be known in your area at least, you know what I mean? Because like, just to keep saying like, yeah, I'm working on my demo tape or I'm working on music. Everyone can work on music. It's changed, man. There's so many like different programs out there. Someone can go pick up Fruity Loops. Someone can go buy like, Pro Tools. And they could, like, make the best-sounding demo tape, but they couldn't do anything on stage, you know?
Yeah, man, that's a whole different element. I mean, it's different now. You could have a whole rap career from your mom's crib, like, just chilling in the basement.
Exactly.
But, those days are kind of numbered where it's I don't know, where exactly you from on the West Coast? I don't know what the scene is like where you're at. Where you at?
I live in Fontana, California. That's, like, the Inland Empire. But, like, I'm real close to Los Angeles. For us, like, when people think of the Inland Empire, they don't realize we were the people that came up with, like jerk music. Like, Audio Push is big here. Hit Boy was from Fontana. Travis Barker's from Fontana. But, like, in general, like, my favorite people are, like, Dilated Peoples because I see them every week, Like, they perform every week, Like, I took a picture one time where I went to the 2 Next benefit show, and then, like, everyone on Cypher Circuit was like, oh, that's great, that's great. Those are the kind of dudes I like, Like, there's so much stuff out here that you gotta fucking find it, you know what I mean? Like, people are spending their money to go see, like, Lil Yachty and fucking Lil Uzi Vert, and it's like, you're not getting anything from that, Where the raw rappers at, you know what I mean? Like, you could go to a Dilated People show and they'll bring out, like, Supernatural. You go to a Dilated People show, they bring out, like, Bus Driver. It's just, like, all these artists who are just hungry,
I met Bus Driver when me and Bollock did a show at, in Santa Ana. What's the big venue over there? I forget. It's like
you're talking the Observatory?
The Observatory. Yeah.
I go there all the time.
Yeah, I met Bus Driver over there, man, and I didn't like. He's got a real big buzz out on the West Coast, and I didn't really see him out east. But then once I started getting into his catalog, man, that dude's got some fucking records, bro. Like, he's a talented cat.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, last time I saw him, he was his own DJ, and he rapped at the same time. I was like, this guy is DJing his own show, and he's rapping at the same time.
I'm pretty sure he did that.
Jchosen1ne.
Oh, go, my bad. My bad, I cut you off.
Like, what's funny out here is, like, we know, like, he randomly was on that show, Blind Date. Like, Bus Driver was on Blind Date, and the girl did not like him, and everyone always gets on him for that.
Really?
That's rough.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She doesn't know hip hop, man. It's not her fault. It's fucking funny. I didn't know that. When was he on there? Like recently or a while back? Is that even on anymore?
That show's been canceled for like the longest time. But yeah, like it's just like you can find it on YouTube. Bus Driver on Blind Date, and it's just like it's funny because he doesn't even talk about rap, and I'm just like, why are you so boring right now? Bus Driver, you're such a crazy guy. Get this girl.
Yo, man. He didn't. Pussy will have a certain effect on a motherfucker that's trying to get pussy. He was probably just plotting, trying to figure out how to get in between them fucking pussy lips, and it just didn't work out. What are you gonna do?
I got you.
So, all right. So you're from out there, and who is like who do you listen to out there? That's like the shit. Are you familiar with Wax? You know who Wax is?
No, I'm not actually. I don't know who that is.
Oh, no shit. He's actually from Maryland. But he lives out in Cali, and he does a lot of hip-hop shit out there.
Yeah, I think he's out in, like, Santa Monica now or something like that.
Yeah, he's really dope, man. He does a lot of shit. Like, he plays a lot of instruments and shit. He plays guitar, so all of his music has, like, kind of that element to it. But he makes a lot of really dope fucking records. You should check for him. He does a lot of shows out there, too.
Okay.
So
yeah, for the most part, like, I try to keep it, like, 100 in the sense of, like, a lot of these shows, like Kanye West or, like, a Trey Songz, like, they're like hundreds of thousands, like not hundreds of thousands, hundreds of dollars to go check out. You know what I mean? And you could go check out like Living Legends or Dilated Peoples or like 2 Next, groups like that are just out here trying to grind. You know what I mean? There's like a big underground scene out here, but just like a lot of people don't pay attention to it, I think. because like I really do think like Dilated performs like every week. You know what I mean? Like you just got to figure out where they're performing, and like they've had a huge influence on me because like Babu is like one of the few like Filipinos that's like dope. You know what I mean? Like it's sad because like people always forget like Filipinos in hip hop are a pretty big deal in terms of DJs. Like you got Regmatic, you got Babu, you got like DJ E-Man. Like and it's crazy because a lot of people forget like there's other influences in rap as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably a bad reference. It's just a coincidence. I was looking at Instagram, and you remember the group Smiles and South Star? They had
I'm cool with yeah.
I'm
cool
dude.
With South Star. His real name is Rob Campman or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob Campman. I seen him on Instagram, and I was like, "Yo, this dude looks mad familiar." And then I clicked on his shit, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's the dude from fucking Smiles and South Star. Like he's still trying to do his thing." That's what's up, man. You know that dude in real life?
Because like, what happened?
I say you know him. You know him, the dude, or are you friends with him on social media or something?
I'm like kind of friends with him on social media, but like to be honest, it's gonna sound like mad cliche, but I do think a lot of like Asian rappers know each other. Like I'm really cool with like Far East movement. Like it's just because like when you're Asian, it's different. You know what I mean? Like not many people are checking for Asians, so you get on all these different shows like that are like different than most people would do. Like people do hot import nights. You do freaking you do like some Asian hip hop event, and then like that's a lot of cats that are Asian actually make a lot of money. They go on like this college tour, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm an Asian rapper. This is how you make it as an Asian when they haven't really made it, But like it's cool because I think we as a community really want to see each other succeed. But what's funny about the Smiles and South Star thing is like, do you see what happened to freaking Smiles?
No.
I guess Smiles became like a real estate person. Like his face is plastered all over Florida, like selling real estate. I was like, really?
Really?
Went from rapper to real estate? Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy, yo. I wondered because
he had something to fall back on.
I didn't fucking see, like, I seen the other dude, whatever his name, Rob Campman, like, still putting out music and trying to do this shit. But the other dude, when I went to I went to look for him, and his shit was all, like, deleted. Like, all his music shit, I couldn't find a profile.
Yeah. I think he's trying to hide that he used to be a rapper because he became, like, a real estate agent, and that's kind of like a, like a no-no for them,
Yeah, he didn't want people to hear him rap. But they used to make like records about loving bitches and shit, right? You remember that song?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me.
Yeah.
I gotta play that later. I gotta listen to that shit. You ever hear of a rapper named fucking? I think she's Asian. Asian. Her name was Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Yeah, she's big out here actually.
Yeah, she
like
was on.
She's from she's one of those ABCs from Queens.
That's Larro talking, by the way. She was on Wax's album. That's how I heard her.
She's Flushing Queens. She was actually in that in the sequel to Neighbors.
Oh, you see? Oh yeah, I think she was.
Yeah.
I didn't know Larro used to date a lot of Asian chicks, so he's up on Asian hip hop. So he knows what's up.
Yeah, because she was out here, and it was sad because like one of the people I really like is Dumbfounded.
Oh
and
man,
she was like the headliner, and Dumbfounded was like the opener. I was like, man, how is she the opener? And Aquafina is the headliner, but apparently she got mad fans out here. So
yeah, that dude is nice too. These are all like dudes that dude Wax raps with too. Dumbfounded is on Wax's album too, on either the last one or the one before that. He's dope. He's dope as fuck. I like him.
Dumbfounded is cause out here like rap battling used to be big on beats, and like you'd always go to like Project Blowed, right? But the only time I ever got served really bad was against Dumbfounded. He said you should have told me you look like DJ Babu after I hit your face with bamboo mixed with a baboon. I was like,
oh shit.
Yo, yeah, that kid is nice, man. He's real nice. So you used to do a lot of battle shit, or you still battle?
I used to. I still kind of do, but like, what's crazy is the battle scene's changed a lot. I used to be a lot on when it was big. It was Grind Time. Grind Time used to be out here, but then there was that beef between like Lush and Matt Hills. I can't really speak on that. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, like the West Coast like became like under King of the Dot, which is different. You know what I mean? Because King of the Dot's stationed in Toronto, and I think it's harder in the sense that like a lot of times with King of the Dot, they just want to establish people. Like they like the Dirtbag Dans, they like the Dumbfounded, they like those people. But then, like, if you really want to make it, there's no more feeder leagues, Like, we used to have a league out here called Daily Duels, which was, like, in the Inland Empire only, and we were doing all right, but it just wasn't making any money, And it's hard because, like, I think battle rap has changed to where, like, you don't see anyone battling over beats anymore. It's all the acapella stuff, you know? And it's just, like, it's weird to me because I think sometimes it doesn't really breed your skills to be a good MC because you can't make a song, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. At the beginning of the episode, we spoke to a guy named Butta Tones. He's an artist from Long Island. It's a dude I did a lot of work with over the years. I was friends with him, and we were talking. He's on my Facebook. This dude is like, he's always on Facebook fucking with people and telling people to suck his dick and all kinds of shit. Like, he's just and he's like, he's not like a big tough guy. He's a little dude, but he's got a lot of heart, and he'll just tell anybody to go fuck their mother. So people don't take him really seriously a lot. But he's been trying to put together a battle where he's just been up there just fucking harassing people like, yo, I got this G. You guys all talk about your rappers. Let's all get together and fucking battle. What's up? And everybody's just like, fuck you, Butta Tones. You're talking shit. But so I got involved today. Basically, I had him on the show, and I basically said that I am going to put this battle together. I think I'm going to try to put something together for Cypher Circuit where we host these battles, because I think it's a lost art of the way we all came up out here in New York at the fucking at the wetlands, fucking doing battles over beats. Like, I don't know why that stopped, or I get it. Like, I understand.
I think too much beef always broke out.
What'd you say?
Oh, is end of the week still going?
End of the week still goes on, but like the battle, like it's more like a showcase. I haven't been there in a while.
It's more or less like now it's like it's just a showcase. It's not necessarily just. It's more like the old school lyricist lounge, how it used to be.
I got you.
It had like the last time I was there, we were rocking. We did a Cypher Circuit kind of showcase there, but like I remember years ago, it would be just battles would just break out just because you had so many MCs in the building. People would just wanted to spit. And but I want to bring that back, man. I want to bring battles back. Not only like, I don't want to sound cliche or any shit like that, but I want to bring something back to New York. And I feel like through Cypher Circuit that we can make it happen. And I want to do some shit over beats. I feel like that is a really big missing element to the equation, because it forces you to be on your fucking game. Like, you got to be on your toes. You can't just be like taking your time and spitting on some weird cadence, because you might say some shit, but you're going to sound like a dick if you're spitting on a beat and you're off beat. So, I don't know, man. Maybe we could get you out here to battle Butta Tones. if you're interested.
It's just crazy because, like, after Scribble Jam went out, like, I just think the whole, like, generation of people missed out on what Scribble Jam was. You know what I mean? That's what Eminem was. You know, Juice was there. You know, like Scribble Jam really proved who, like, could really rap. You know what I mean? And, like, it was a big deal for me growing up because I'd always want to get the DVDs. I always want to see who's on. You go on YouTube and see the results of Scribble Jam, you know. But then you realize, too, like, it's hard doing battle events because what really comes down to is, like, how much money are you making, you know? Like, it's got to be profitable. I'd love for Cypher Circuit to do, like, a battle thing, but it's like, it also has to work on all ends, you know?
I mean,
I think that would be a little difficult.
I don't think it'll be difficult. We're doing this shit now, like, all the work we put into this, we're not fucking making money like that. This shit is derived from just all of our love for the culture. So it's just one more element to it that I feel like I'm going to take a shot. And like, you know, we really talked about it in the beginning of the podcast. So
I think it would just create a little animosity within the group, though.
Then
collective.
But this is the thing. Collectively, the ones that want to battle will battle. The ones that don't want to battle won't battle. If they like a lot of like. Exactly. These dudes are friends. Like the dudes out in fucking King of the Dot, some of these kids battle each other and they're friends with each other. If you're not a grown enough person to understand this is
But you don't need someone to get butthurt and pull a disaster situation where someone gets duffed in the face because they didn't like the way it came off.
That whole situation was the same as watching an episode of your favorite television show. It was contrived. It was not like disaster. I don't fucking know the dude, but I know Math Hoffa, and Math Hoffa will
super nice.
Dude, Math Hoffa will beat the fucking brakes off Disaster in a head-up fight.
Yeah.
So, like, that shit that happened with Disaster was, like, it was a setup, bro. And I wasn't...
Look here, brother.
Like, I wasn't there, but supposedly Disaster... Now, you're out there in Cali. Disaster obviously is going to have more people there. Like, this shit happened. It was a setup, dude. Disaster would not try to fucking head-up fight in New York on a one-on-one with Math Hoffa. It just would never happen. So it's made up thing, but whatever. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to do is hip hop, like real shit, like some dope shit. If people want to get involved, they get involved. We might attract a whole different crowd of people, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, all right, man, let's get to this Murder the Beat shit. You sent me your top 10 selections, and
Yeah.
all right, so first up, let me see here. I saved all these things on my telephone. I'm terrible at using fucking telephones. I tell you what, man. Where am I? Here I am. All right. The first dude we're going to talk about here is Jay the Greater.
Yeah.
All right.
The thing about Jay the Greater, though, I'll keep on.
All right. No, like we're going to play it, and then we're going to talk about it.
What's this guy's ad
Okay,
on
for sure.
Instagram?
What's your Instagram name? Larro's asking me.
Oh, it's Jchosen1ne, Jchosen, 1 and N-E, Jchosen1ne. My name is Straflotto. I just go by that just because it's like my other alias. I like it. Sounds cool.
Word. You got mad AKA, son. All right, let's listen to Jay the Greater.
Okay.
Why can't I fucking hear him? My phone is fucking dumb, yo. Or maybe I'm the dumb one, and my phone is running me. Here, Jay the Greater.
Stop that. Stop that.
What's good, Cypher Circuit? It's good to get back up in the swing of things. I got a case study I just put out. Check it out. I ain't came to murder the beat in a couple of weeks. If we gonna keep it exact, I'd say it's been over 3, maybe more, maybe less. All I know, I've been stressed, just enough to forget that I've really been blessed. Trust in the struggle and the growth that it brings. I know that I ain't the only one with troubles to sing. Dancing in the rain, learning once again to channel art from my pain. Came from the school of Kuali, and most we were all alike, then you know that we came from the same coast. But I still rock a microphone different than the next man. You utterly disgust me, make my ego expand. My world flipped upside down, so now I'm doing headstands. Wouldn't take a handout, but I still lend both hands. Cypher Circuit, Jay the Greater.
All right.
I tell you, that Jay Dilla beat's fucking phenomenal.
What do you think of that guy?
Well, first of all, Mo was one of the first people to expose me to him because he's the kid that did the Cypher Circuit presentation for his school. Like, he did a college presentation based on how, Cypher Circuit is viable. I was like, all right, this kid cool. You know what I mean? And, I wanted to shout out to him if, his shit was dope because, it's cool to see people trying to build our market by, just even showing to your college, classmates, you know? And he was real cool about it. His presentation was real good. And then, I saw him rap, and I was like, man, this beat is, something made for his voice. He's got a very slow, melodic tone, but then he fits the beat so well, you know what I mean? And props out to him for doing something that, I don't know if his teacher would even like. You know, your teacher want to hear you talk about, your rap career? Nah, but this dude did it dope, and, I really liked everything he did. And then, if you watch his presentation, I think it's funny as hell because at, 4:48 of his presentation, there's a big picture of me. And I was like, I got to pick this kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I checked it out. I thought it was really fucking, and it's a testament to Mo's just being fucking anal about things because, Mo lays shit out for people in such a way where he makes it so just streamlined to fucking use this platform. If you know how to read at a 3rd grade level, then you can use fucking Cypher Circuit because Mo makes it that easy for you. And this kid just picked up on it, and I watched that thing from front to back. I'm actually gonna have him on the show next week to talk to him, and I really think it was dope, man. So yeah, man.
Yeah. He's a good kid. I actually hit him up. I'm gonna pick you this week, and he was so grateful about it. He seemed like someone I was like, oh, this kid really takes it serious, and I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? So, props out to him.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jay the Greater. Next up, we got emcee Ultimate. This is a dude that he just fucking came out of nowhere for me, and he's really dope. Let's play it, then we'll talk about him.
The MVP's here. You wanna see a run? Put your booing like Medea. We ain't losing 3-1. Now they rooting like a dentist screaming, your team sucks. Cause I think I took a pill like a morphine bust. Light work got you taking heat. Riley from the Knicks. Light work is a Dilla beat. I like it, so is this. Nothing light about my work. I fire rounds on schemes. Rob Zombie, how I kill these clowns on screen. Pound to your own head. If you sleeping on facts like nobody touching me like liquor store cats. Yo, Jay, I've been chosen to believe it be the doubter. My power got him seeing in red. Vegeta Scouter. Even
for per diem, spend an hour tooling verses, cause I'm counting on some scratch like I'm losing pool on purpose. If there's a lack of compensation for these vowels, I'm shaking Drake for a steak and owls, for records sounding soft as paper towels. That's a bounty you can cash in. I ain't underrated, they keep counting all the has-beens. Corporations stay hating to invest, like a World Series ump, I put a blazer on they vest. What's up?
Yo, man.
Yeah,
that guy's dope.
And it's crazy for me because, like, I'm not the type like the dudes who go on, like, Cypher Circuit and have a video where they're just overly hype and they're, like, doing a lot of stuff with their hands and they're moving a lot. But you watch this dude, he's got such, like, educated motion. Like, he's super into the way he raps and he's super lyrical. What I liked was he even, like, incorporated my name into it. I'm like, I like to hear my own name. He's like, I'm Jchosen1ne. I was like, oh. He's also saying, like, Jchosen1ne and then 2, you know, trying to do that weird, crazy wordplay stuff. But, yeah, he's dope, though. Like, I can't believe this fool because, like, he was also hitting me up, and I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter that you're Filipino. You're freaking amazing. Like, if we were just to, like, close my eyes, I'd still think you're a dope rapper, you know?
Hell yeah, man. That was a good choice. I think more people need to be up on him, too, because, like, you know, he's dope, man. He just spits fucking fire balls, and I feel like he deserves to be heard.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so next up, this kid is fucking really ill, too. At D_Lee54.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Break out the box they put you in. Be the one that's looking in. Don't be the one that's stuck in it. I remember when I was a little kid, life was a witness and time was unlimited. Possibilities were infinite. Accessibility to the infinite. I believed that if I was listening, there's only one problem with that. Everything I was told was crap. They said if I wanted happiness, I would need more than a couple racks. I realized that later in life, success is not attached to any given amount of cash. Can you take it with you when you die? What is the price? Chasing the money and wasting your time, living a lie. Why don't you chase your dreams instead? Fuck what anybody said. The money will follow you if you just follow what's in your head. Keep building up that confidence, fulfill those broken promises, and still your thoughts and conquer them. What you can do with your mind is astonishing. You really just need to release it. Ask yourself what's the meaning. If seeing is believing, then believe what you see. If you don't believe in yourself, this reality is just a dream.
Word.
Yeah. Like,
he's ill, yo. For real.
My thing about him was, like, I do this, I think everybody does this, where they, like, look at the video, and you look at the dude kind of, and you're like, I don't know if he's going to be good. And I was like, but I was trying to watch everybody. So I was like, this guy, I don't know, he just looks like he's going to rap in front of his bar. And then, like, I hit him, and then he's amazing. Like, he's super lyrical. I like the content that he has. I mean, he said something like, if you don't believe in this reality, why do you dream or something? And I was like, this guy has mad content. And, like, if you close your eyes and just, like, turn off what he looks like and turn off what's going on there, you're just like, this dude can rap, and this dude's got skills, you know?
That's one thing that I fucking learned the most from doing this shit for 45 weeks now. Like, there is no more typical look for a rapper anymore. It's just like these dudes are, and it's almost, to me, it's like surprising. Like, it's, I don't know, I didn't realize how I would, you know, typecast people into being a certain way or expect shit. But like, this platform will really show you it don't matter. If you got bars, you got bars. Like, that's it. Like, it's crazy, man. All right, so next up we got Unique Styles.
Yeah, he's a man.
Yo. Unique Styles. Murder the Beat. Cypher Circuit, what up? Yo, 1,000,000 miles I ran, 1,000,000 more to go. I've been through the ups and downs, just figured you ought to know. Come through the office door and show you how hard I go. I'm Saber Soup when I spray the booth and I slaughter flows. Like, fuck it, I'm out the door. Homie, what you came for? You knew that battling you would be painful? I rain on you, yo, leaving blood stains on you. Remain in your brain like Kane with my name rolled through. My lines is crazy, my 16s divide by 80. I roll through and make a point too, and I'm persuading. Rhyming Satan, devilish remarks. Since I pedaled from the start, got this terror in my heart. From this unforgettable art, I start feasting, tear them apart, eating. Literally, I'm speaking, and you homies is all beefing. You all weak, and your bones is brittle. Your heart pumps like a coward, and your poems is riddles, son.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like one of my like first kind of like bias picks, but he's so dope that I think he should win every week. And it was crazy because it's like one of the few times he's like clean shaven. I remember him having the huge beard. But, like, with him, like, when you guys had him on, like, the one thing you realized was this guy lives and breathes hip-hop. Like, he was talking about how, like, he sold a beat for, like, $25 just to buy a Murder the Beat poster. Like, he loves this stuff, and I think he's incredible. Like, I think he's a star. I think he could be more than what he is. but he's just so humble about it. You know what I mean? Like, even just, like, if you hear him talk, like, you just, like, feel that this guy is the next big thing. Like, I always think that about him.
Yeah, he's really dope. I didn't even realize he shaved his beard. So shout to Unique Styles beard. Rest in peace.
I know, man.
Next up, we got one of my personal favorites, which I would, when I was selecting them, I would fucking pick him every week. Think Twice. Here we go.
Yeah, we take for granted every day we awaken. So many people seem in hell, and the world domination, but really they take the yell and the words what I'm taking. It's no mistake, the flow is great in every verse that I'm making. They say they sick of waiting, I'm the cure for the patient. It's pure motivation, they're giving the rhythm is here in their faces. I mean, I love it. They judge them by the cover and base it all on the basis that I've been turning it up a couple of paces. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm burning it up and y'all can put the fire out. It's like a compliment, my confidence will tire out. Your friends ain't over Glenn, well, here's some new shit they can cry about. He raps too fast and it makes it hard to listen. I guess you're old as fuck and you're probably stuck with the heart condition. Arteries are clogging, your heart will beat when I start to spitting. Pardon me, but my art is always a part of me. It's artistry, the way that I'm filling the syllables so they can carve the beat. I don't get it, you fuckers wanna dumb it down. They picking up the mic and getting hype because of mumble sounds. But they in trouble now, the ink, I'm here to use it. So shout out to the people that wanna think with their music.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know, bro.
His cadence is incredible, man. Like, and like, I remember a dude coming on the show before saying like, "Oh, it was King Spills." King Spills was like, "I don't like when people have long ass intros." Think Twice just starts rapping, and then he never stops. He's just like, he uses every second of his time to rap, and he has incredible cadence. He can double time. It just seems so flawless that it's almost like unreal. Like when I watch him, it's unreal because like he don't fuck up. Like he just keeps going. Like, and he stays at his pace. And he stays so, like, into it. Like, you see his face, and you're like, man, this guy is not having any trouble. When, like, most people would have trouble spitting the way that he spits and the cadence that he uses, but he's just a master at it.
Yeah, man, he's got perfect fucking timing. That's one thing that he's got, and he chops the way he spits like that is just perfect, man. It's really dope, man. I keep saying I can't wait to hear a fucking solo album out of Think Twice. I just burped because I'm a slob. But, yeah, he's doing a project with MCRE. I know that. They just released a joint, like, last week, I think it was. And that shit was fire. But next up is another dude that I used to get on all the time is Truth Music. Let's check him out.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? Truth Music. Yo. Took a break, now I'm back like I never left. A father now, so I'm sunning y'all right to left. Killing them softly, Lauren Hill to Whitecliff, 911, he's got a gun with the mindset. I need a ref, I'm playing this game. Need a chef, I'm bringing these flames. I'm trying to make a change. If rap music was based off pure talent, it'd probably be full of dope MCs and more balance. Revving with the wordplay. Word is born, I'm a legend with the wordplay. How I feel, Slum Village, the instrumental, I had to kill it cause I told you that I'm hungry, but you looking at me thirsty. Bright and early. Well, it's the evening time, so, oh well. Yeah.
Word. What do you think?
Yeah, I just love his voice for this beat, though. Like, he has, like, you could tell he's a conscious rapper, but he has, like, that weird, like, that in-between conscious rapper voice that some dudes have, you know, like, I listen to him, and I think the song is just tailored for him, and he said something like, if hip-hop was based on pure talent, they would be more dope rappers and more balanced. You know, like he says like incredible things if you really pay attention to him. And it's cool because I like his video because it looks like he's like writing it while he's doing it. Like he actually thought about like what he was going to do with his video, and I thought it was a pretty good presentation.
Absolutely, man. He never lets me down, yo. Shout out to Truth. Shout out to him and his wife. They just had a baby not too long ago, but I see him on Instagram with putting up the pictures and shit. So it's a beautiful thing, man. He's got a lot going for him right now. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got Scotimus Rhyme.
Yeah.
Wait till midnight and we get a verdict. Okay, right. Then
Sacrifice her at the altar, cause she's not a virgin if she do it on the sofa. And the caddy checking up, balls deep like a gopher. Or back of the roper, better have a cup holder. Cause Sometimes we get it grinding like a fresh pot of Folgers, catch a buzz early, rising like a soldier. Flip her over, no Benedict Arnold, I'm the chauffeur. Driver pump her up like iron, beat it like Mike, get a piece like I'm biting. It sounds like we're fighting. She likes it rough, it's not a crime. No scruff McGruff, so wet the tools rust, broken like a seal. Should I stop N.O. like Buddy Hield? I'm balling on the court, but I play the field. I go hard in the paint like I'm Raphael. Send me an angel, and that's real life. Get it cooking in the lab like I'm Walter White. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing about Jchosen1ne is just, he's the most original dude ever. Like, even when he was on, like, the Cyphers, you saw what he was wearing, I was like, this guy. And then you hear him rap, and you're like, he's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those dudes where you would see him, and you wouldn't think he's a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, in this video, I was like, he looks like Cage if Cage wasn't addicted to drugs and was instead addicted to fucking Pokemon cards or something. I mean, this guy is so, like his things he references, like Caddyshack, Scruff McGruff. Like, he talks about, like, stuff that, like, only, like, nerdy people would get, but I really like it about him because he's himself. Like, I talked to him once, and it was just, like, he can only be himself, which I like. I don't like rappers that pretend, and he doesn't pretend who he is.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely a unique cat. Like, he's a one-off. I haven't seen or met anybody like him, and that's a quality in hip-hop that is really not present so much these days, because people tend to just see something happening, and then they're like, I'm just gonna jump on that. You know what I'm saying? And this dude don't give a fuck about what people think. He's like, I'm gonna wear a bright fucking rainbow-colored fucking Pokemon hat, and you could blow me if you don't like it. So you gotta respect that shit, man. All right, so next up we got who is Just Marks?
I'm on the quest of perfection with impossible odds. I'm haunted by thoughts of coming out, dropping the flops, surrounded by crops, constantly forgotten the props. So with every ounce of discretion, there's a pound in the pot. You frauds are rather with knowledge for size and pay your regards to heat. Who's on par with savants? If I'm not in your top, your logic is flawed. You ain't rocking with Marks, you just part of the bribe. So stay tuned to your evening news. Got a feeling you dudes about to get popped for your spot. I'm honestly shocked. Y'all even believe in these scenes. I mean, why bother with slop? You can bow to a guy. Never mind the fact that I talk from the heart. You don't know it by now, shit, you already lost. Just Marks, I'm a warrior with words. Your boys on the verge, leave on earth a martyr like Pop. What's up?
What's up? All right.
Yeah. I actually, like, ranked him as, like, my favorite. Like, I was like, I've never heard of this dude, but, like, he makes it sound like he's actually made the song. Like, the song was actually not by Slime Village, it's by freaking Just Marks. And I just think his voice and style is amazing, and just the way he was super on point with what he was saying, it just really reflected in his video.
Absolutely. Yeah, I thought he was dope, man. I think it's dope that you picked that guy, because a lot of this shit goes overlooked. Like, we only picked 10, so it's hard to really narrow it down. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of good picks this week, so you're doing a good job.
I try to pick a lot of people. Yeah, I try to pick a lot of people that, like, I haven't seen that much of. Like, the next person you're going to name, I think this is his first submission, but I just thought, like, he deserves it because, like, you want to inspire new talent to try. You know, like, if no one ever makes it on their first try, then no one will ever try. You know, this guy, like, I think is pretty dope.
Absolutely. All right. So next up, we got. I'm probably gonna fuck this dude's name off. Up.
I don't know.
Sahaf BH SAHAFBH. All right, let's check him out.
Yeah. Picture this young kid with a mad dream, rapping that syphilis and I was the vaccine. Cause I done been between all the fake shit and I done seen all the whack cats and their faces. False claims from big name, shit's insane. But I ain't insane cause I'm part of this game. Contributions without resolutions or solutions. But tons of gun and homie, I ain't even afraid of shooting. I done seen some rap cats with some restrictions. I'ma bounce back, real life, non-fiction. With the way that I'm gifted, I'm glad to say that I'm different. Was chained musically, but now I'm painting my own vision. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I just thought he was real hungry. Like, it's crazy because I looked at his Instagram first. And, like, his first thing at Cypher Circuit is him signing up for Cypher Circuit and this video. And then I was like, I want to pick somebody new. And this guy, like, I love his energy and the greediness with which he raps. and it just seems like he's hungry. And like I hit him up about it, and he was so proud that he actually made it. He was like, I haven't even done anything on Cypher Circuit, but now I want to connect. Because you want to make it feel like Cypher Circuit is a big family and everyone has a chance, you know what I mean? So like for me, I went through every video and I was like, I want to pick somebody new. I want to pick somebody new. But this guy's dope, and like he's not the type of person that we ever see on there, you know what I mean? He's clearly like an Indian or some sort of like Eastern Asian. I'm like, this guy, he's dope and he's got skills.
Absolutely, man. That's what's up, man. That was a good choice. All right, so last but not least, we got a dude that consistently kills everything and has another cat with like a one of a kind personality, Codeine Player.
It's your boy Codeine Player. Murder the beat, something different this week. Yo, I take the weed about the Ziploc. Shorty body condition, consider tip top. Oh, I'm feeling so fucking hip hop. I got Big Papa playing in the background, but she wanna see what's hitting for thug life, so I'ma bust it down. She gon' know when it's done right. Come like, baby, it's the ultimate. Body high, please come take a ride. We gon' have one hell of a time. All you gotta do is bring yourself. I'ma handle the rest. When it's traffic, I maneuver the best. We talk about bars and talking about sex. Both of them, I should really be getting a check. Smooth ride, baby, like an old school Cadillac. Cool motherfucking Dean, but you can call me Daddy Mac. Ha! Look, baby, I'm in motion. I'm ready to roll. Need to know if you smoking. If so, hop in the whip, then we going. Player.
Alright.
Yeah. He went. I picked him last because like I already knew he was gonna make it. Like him and Think Twice are incredible. You know what I mean? They always make it, and like it'd be a shame if he didn't make it because he was dope this week. You know what I mean? But like he's one of the most confident cats on freaking Cypher Circuit. Like whenever I hit him up, he just hits up like number player. He knows he's good, and he tells people that he's good. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with that. I respect that a lot because I think at the end of the day, the best rappers have to be the most confident people. If you don't believe you're the best rapper, why are you rapping? Like, there's no reason you should be rapping. Because,
absolutely.
Like, your confidence exudes through everything that you do. Codeine is one of those guys where I think he's actually real smart in the sense that he knows he's marketing all the time. You know what I mean? Like, his online presence and the way he portrays himself is like this super gifted rapper who's super confident. You know what I mean? And, like, he never turns away from that. Like, you talk to me right now, and you can really tell, like, I'm always kind of like a fanboy. You know, like, I'm always, like, super into hip-hop. I like joking around. But there's some cats where, like, they're always marketing themselves. And I think Codeine's one of those people, and I think he's dope just for, like, the way he is and the way he does things.
Absolutely, man. All right, man, we're getting to the end of the show here. I want to thank you for the phone call and all the picks, man. You did a fantastic job this week. And just let the people know where they can find you. What's your Instagram name? Spell it out for them because some of them are kind of slow.
Yeah, my IG is Jchosen, the numeral 1, then NE, Jchosen1ne. You can also find me on SoundCloud at /Pen Reloaded. You know, I've been trying to make some new music. I'm working on my album 16-Bit Crook. It's taking a while, but I'm getting producers on there. And yeah, just hit me up. I'm always cool. DM me, do whatever. Like I always try to stay cool with my community because at the end we all trying to build for Cypher Circuit. So
absolutely.
Let's all do it together.
That's right.
That's what it is, man. All right, yo. It was good talking to you, man. I'm gonna let you go right now.
All right, thanks,
and do your thing, kid. I'll holler at you.
All right.
Peace.
All right, for sure.
All right, man. This is to date. This is the longest show I've ever done. Right now, we're running at an hour and 36 minutes. There's one more thing left to do before we go. It is to announce the beat for next week, and the beat is actually going to go with a guy whose name is what's the guy's name? Using one of our beats from member So Sick. That's his name. He's part of the Go Illa crew with Vic Shades. So I mean, this is, I should remind you that this Murder My Beat promotion that we were doing is coming back into full swing. And you should fucking get on it, biatches. And so there's only one thing left for me to do here. Why does it sound like that? Hold on. We're going to have to, it sounded like weird. I don't know. I have to take this wire And we're going to have to do this again. Because you know what I got to do. You know I can't leave. You know I can't leave until I holla at you. Yeah. Check it. Let's run that back again. Let's run that shit back.
Rewind.
Pull up. All right, here we go.
Back it up.
Yeah. Yeah. What the deal is? I hate when beats have them shits on it. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. What the deal is? Fuck your realness. If I beat your ass, you probably squill, bitch. Yeah. And I know that shit. It's a fact, motherfucker. This is throwback shit. I'ma kill it off the top when I rip it. Let these fuckers know all the time it's not scripted. Cause I gotta do it. Shit is non-fiction. Telling you facts every time in addiction. My prescription is ill beats and rhymes. Every single time when Phil speaks the lines, you should listen every time like 1-2 divine. With the shit coming off the top, I'ma shine, yeah. And you can't fucking see me. I bring your bitch right home and give her pee-pee. Shove it down the throat every time I go over. Doesn't matter, like a bulldozer. Taking down the walls and I'm taking out that butt crack. Motherfucker, everything you spit is just whack. Just sack in your fucking chin. Stop sucking on that dick. Where the fuck you been? I don't know, but I don't really care. I'll go back, but anybody there is gonna get a punch in the motherfucking eye socket. Why rocket? I don't know. You should blow me and die slowly. Larro's looking at me like he doesn't even know me. Kinda phony. You should put your shirt on, motherfucker, or you get squirted on. Pause. That's a gay joke. Motherfucker, why you came for? You don't know how I do it. Every single time on the mic I pursue it like I'm truant. I ain't showing up to class. But fuck that, I ain't showing up with class. I got a dirty mouth, motherfucker, and my beats OD over mics, you a sucker. Like a motherfucking trucker. Tell your mother suck my fucking dick for a fucker. And my rhymes too ill. Fuck that. Who you feel? Never that. You a whack peon. And you could get pissed on when I put my favorite jeans on. How do I stop that from playing?
Just hit the freaking pause.
I hit it. There we go. Anyway, episode 45 in the motherfucking Cypher. An hour and 41 minutes. We are out.
It's a marathon.
It's a fucking marathon, B. We out, B.
Peace.
We out. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.